couple things I just wanted to go over. As you guys can see, there is a lot of work on that table, and that's why I can't take custom orders right now. There's a couple folks that have contacted me, and I just won't have the time to do it. I have to get all of these blades cleaned up, sent out to heat treat, come back from heat treat. I have to clean them up again, put the bevels on them, sharpen them, send them to Cerakote. From Cerakote, they have to come back. I got to put the handles on, and I got to make a sheath. And that's you know, for the 80 blades you see there, and then also the other, you know, 25 blades I sent over to heat treat already. I already sent the Master Chiefs out, if you weren't aware of that. I had 27 blades. I guess it was extra steel, so he cut 27. I have 25 of them out at heat treat. These are still raw steel. And basically what I did is, I'm still learning, so, you know, bear with me with the CAD stuff. Draft Site is, if you go online, you could download it. It's a pretty simple program. If you had some type of skill in graphic arts or graphic design, you could try to figure it out. Kylie from Knives and Stuff has been showing me some things. He's the one that introduced me to that. But most water jetters or CNC machines run off a CAD program, and instead of going out and spending, you know, $1,000 on CAD, you can download something called Draft Site from the internet, and it's free. It's free use. So, you know, just a little heads up there. But basically, what I've been doing is I've been making my own cuts. I've been basically designing the steel first and sending them off to the water jet guy. And then what the water jet guy does is he takes all you know, he does the measurements, and then he puts it in the computer, and then this way the computer can read it. Now, they charge me for that. Okay, so if you know anybody that knows some CAD or whatever the case may be, you're probably a lot better if you could either learn to program yourself, or if you can give it to somebody to do for you. Now, it's not very expensive. He charges me 25 bucks basically per drawing. So it's really not that bad. I can handle the 25 bucks. But again, if you want it faster and cleaner and everything else, it's best to do it prior to, you know, your getting your cuts. So I'm just going to go over a couple things. This one is the Huntsman. All right, basically geared after a hunting knife. So I asked for. We kind of messed up the numbers a little bit, but he's going to work with that. I asked for 20, but he cut 25. It's not a big deal. And then what I did do is, during the CAD program, is we added jimping. I know there's a lot of jimping nuts out there. So you can see all of these are 1095 a 1/4 inch thick. Now, a lot of folks, you know, why a 1/4 inch thick? It's because during the sanding process and the grinding process, you're going to lose some of the thickness on that, and it might wind up being 36 inches. You know, it is going to lose it no matter what you do. If you get raw steel cut, you still have to sand it and clean it, and you are going to lose a little bit off the sides. All right, it's just the way it is. So this is the Huntsman, 1/4 inch thick. Nice jimping on top. All right, that's all done by water jet. I didn't do any filing right there, and that you can do in CAD. It is very aggressive. I could feel it on my thumb right now. But again, I know that was very prominent. A lot of guys wanted it, so I put it on there. It's going to have 1/4 inch pins, 1, 2, 3, and then a lanyard hole in the back. You know, handle choice is up to the person. So those are listed on the website right now. All right. The next one I want to go over is the American Buoy. All right, the American Buoy. I had this design in there, and I told them just omit it. I says I wasn't really interested in having this. I mean, although this looks really, really cool, it is, you can't baton it anymore. So you can't use it as a baton. It's really just a big zombie killer, you know, if you like. So I told him, take that out, you know, take most of the stuff out, and he came up with this, which is going to be the American Buoy. Now you can see it has a very defined clip point there, all right? We did that in CAD. On this one, it's rounded, or a little bit less noticeable, okay? So we did that, we took that out. And I mean, overall, this is a great, beautiful, big knife. I mean, it's a beast. And if I was going to do production lines, I wanted to do one of everything for every person. You know, it doesn't come with jimping because it's a Bowie knife. Jim Bowie doesn't know what the hell jimping was back in the day. So I wanted to keep it my style, but a little bit traditional as far as a Bowie knife goes. And if you guys are looking for a big chopper, this is it. It's already up on the website. If you're interested in that, again, 1/4 inch, $10.95. The next one was the Mosquito XL. Let me get the other template. The Mosquito XL was basically a small, what was going to be a neck knife. It was basically going to be a neck knife. This is the Mosquito regular, and this is the Mosquito XL. Okay, you can see there's about a 1/4 inch size difference all the way around. And basically what I wanted to do was make the palm swell bigger. Well, if I make the palm swell bigger and the edge smaller, it's going to look strange. So I just said, you know what, maybe we're just going to make it an EDC knife, and that's what I did. I made it an EDC knife. I increased the size all the way around. You have 2 lanyard holes and the cutout. Alright, so you can see this is to reduce weight, but you can cord wrap this if you wanted to. I did put 1/4 inch pins on each side, so if you want to put a handle on there, and again you could see it has jimping. Now in this particular model we had a little bit of a problem. You could see that one bar that really didn't get cut. All the other jimping pieces were cut at a different millimeter than that one right there. You can see that. Alright, I called up Larry from OrderJet. We discussed it. He says you're right. I mean, normally what happens is if you okay a drawing, that's on you. Now, jimping was put on after we did the drawing, so it was a correction, if you will. And he didn't see it, and I didn't see it. The only time I saw it was when I got my blades back. And he is going to be an awesome, awesome guy, and he is going to cut me 20 new ones at his cost. All right. Now that's awesome. To me, that guy's got my business forever, and that's really what you want to do. Is if you can create a relationship like that in your business, then you know that I'm always going to go to him now, because now he's saving me. He's saving me basically $100+ in getting, you know, a new design or whatever, and you know, I'll go over costs in a minute, but that little piece right there, it's not terrible. It's very barely noticeable, but there's going to be one person that's going to see that and say it's a defect, and then all the blades thereafter are going to be garbage, or it will hurt my sales. So what I'm going to do is, if he doesn't want these back, I will hold on to them and I will heat treat them, and I will sell them as number 2s. I'll probably have a discounted price and sell them as number 2s, but I'm not going to do anything until he sends me 20 new ones. Okay, so he's going to send me 20 news at his cost. And I want to thank Larry from WaterJet and Aldo from New Jersey Steel Baron. These guys are aces. The last one I did, this one is known as the Talon. I think you guys knew about this. This was primarily supposed to be a neck knife or a small skinner, something that is basically used as a 2 or 3 finger defense weapon, or can be used for skinning, something small, all right? Because I really don't have that. Like I said, I'm trying to reach other avenues for other people. All right, again, you could see he cut out the hole. All right, see where I marked it? He cut it out. This thing is a perfect match, unbelievably perfect match, symmetry all the way around. And again, as you guys requested, it's got jimping. Okay, this jimping is cut out correctly, as you can see. No weird marks on there. All right, it's very aggressive, and if you pull back on here, you could feel it right away. It feels really awesome. The only thing I will have to do with this is I'll probably have to round these sharp edges, because if you are going to use it as a push stick or some type of defensive weapon, you're really going to want to round that off. Now these right here are not going to get handles. All right, it's just going to be a plain piece of steel. These are 1/4 of an inch thick, and like I said, when I trim them down and shine them up and clean them up, it'll be a lot thinner, and especially around these handles right here as well. Sorry, yeah, I live in the city, it's always noisy. But that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, you know, $10.95, high carbon steel. You can use it as a push stick, you can use it as a slicer, you can use it as a neck knife. That's a really cool. And this one, like I said, is the Talon. I've been working on it for quite some time. Now, a lot of folks might ask, you know, why do you use $10.95? All right, I have not gotten a bill yet from the steel, but I'm guessing it's going to be about $600. $600 for a plate steel, all right, for everything you see here. That's not including the cuts. The cuts, I'm going to try to hide my address there. Hold on. All right. Let's see if you can read that right there. All right. The cutting costs money too. As you can see, it's got 25 on knife 1 and knife 2, knife 3 all the way down. All right, and you can see the price for each and the total amount. $626. Okay, so now we're looking at, just for the cutting, $626. Then the steel, another $600. All right. Then if you had to, I'm going to have to send them all the heat treat. So, at 20, I can get 100. All right. So I'm looking at another $300-400. And then I got to get all the handle material. Then I got to get the sheath material. Then I have to send them the Cerakote. Cerakote's going to cost me another $400, $500, $600. All right. So overall, you're looking about, for this batch of knives, it's somewhere in the $2,000 to $3,000 range. All right. Now, obviously, I'm not shelling out $2,000 to $3,000 in one shot. And if I had the money, that would be great. But I don't. So I have to take them in batches. I have to, I'll pay the steel baron off. I'll pay the water cut, $1,200. I'll wait till next check or until I sell more knives. And then in the meantime, I'll grind these out. Then I'll send them to heat treat in batches. Maybe 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 of those, and then get rid of them, and then continue the cycle. So anybody that's interested in water jetting, New Jersey Water Jet, excellent guy. Let's try to give him little props there. All right, I'll put his link below. Excellent guy, does excellent work, and the sheer fact that we both made a mistake, but he's going to fix it on his cost. Now the guy's got my business. So, I just want to let you guys know, if you are interested in water jet, you have to have the money up front. Expect difficulties, expect delays. All these blades right here took over a month to get. All right, it's 4 weeks. That's 4 weeks of back and forth with the image, correcting the image. It's 4 weeks of, getting the steel over there and having them cut. Now, I'm not his only customer. He does Bark River Knives as well. Bark River Knives, if you don't know, is a huge, huge company. And this guy gets 1,000 cuts. So, but he is willing to do smaller batches. And that's what I liked about Larry from New Jersey Water Jet. He's willing to do the 20 pieces. He's willing to do the 10 pieces or multiples of 10. And you got to just go with it. Don't get upset. The fact that he's going to do me a solid is awesome. And I will have these blades available, like I said. I'm figuring ready to ship. You're looking at probably another month or so. So hopefully late December, early January, I'll have all these things done, or at least enough that I can sell them and send them out. The guys that are going to do reviews, I know there was a lot of guys that wanted to do reviews for me. I'm going to send you some of these. I think Such is going to do another one. Fred is going to do one. Taddy Boy was going to do one. A couple other guys. Sigma 3 training school guy, he's going to do one. But I'm not going to send them some of the ones that I did by hand. I want to send them these because these are the ones that I actually want to sell. And I think a lot of folks are really going to dig these. So I want to get the word out for the production models. Alright, so thank you guys very much for watching. If there's any questions that I can answer about water jet or the process, please let me know. I was contacted by another water jet company and they seem really great. And they are upstate New York, so it's pretty local. But right now I'm going to stick with Larry because he's doing me that solid, and who knows, maybe I'll get so busy that I'll have to quit my job. God hope, right? So in any case, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Stay safe out there. Go to 3riverblades.com if you are interested in doing a pre-order. I can take a pre-order, but understand it's going to take, like I said, January for me to get all these blades out. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching. Out.